Cowabunga, gamers! Welcome back to another episode of Divine Journey 2. Last time, we worked our way further through into the depths of this chapter 15. We made some decently good progress. We got bogged down by, I think it was making potions, but we blasted through that. This episode, I would like to get these cracked runic plates. I would like to get this promise of velocity. Basically, I would like to get this finished. I also want to take a look at these two quests, since this seems to be something about automating blood. But first, before we jump in, I just wanted, some things in the base have changed. I've expanded a bit. So now we have this whole space to use. It's not ideal channel-wise, but we'll figure it out. These are more temporary than anything, just where I would like the cables to be. We have most of the basement done. That wall's not finished, but whatever. Everything's like more or less, it doesn't look like trash anymore, thankfully. This hallway out here, ideally, I think the plan would be to move the farms we have, the farming stations over here, make a little garden. We do have Botania coming up, so I think we'll make this like the garden area, a bunch of flowers, move the I literally just said it, the farming stations over, get everything looking nice. This area, not too sure what to do, but I like these windows here. I like to just be able to see out. So maybe we'll have something here. This might be like we have options. Either the Botania area is going to be on this side near the water, or we can have like a little automation garden here. I just don't want this to be filled with like buildings or anything. Or maybe it can be. We'll see. Oh, you can see the gardens over there. Yeah. So we'll keep building out this way when we need to expand. So let us head back. What else happened between episodes? Not much besides that. Just spent a bunch of time building. Placed down another crafter over here. Got patterns in for the power core and the defensive core. The hydrogen chloride is filled up. This is filled up now, which is pretty nice. Yeah, so I think that's everything. So let us just get started. So where do we want to start? So let's get started. Ooh, promise of velocity. Is that where we want to start? Tier 3 reagents. We were working on these two, I believe. Let's get these done. Let's get these out of the way. So let's get a cracked. Yeah, we don't have a pattern in for these. So we need a cracked. We're going to need 2 immune slates. We're also missing the offensive core. Do we have doubled like concentrated catalyst? I don't think we do. Because what is this? This requires 2 simple catalysts. Yeah, no, that's not it. So we need, oh, that reminds me. I need to, I made a bunch of imbued slates between episodes as well. Because we need them for basically these cracked runes turn into clean runic plates. And these let us get like the Petal of Apothecary, the crafting core. They do this, but I'm not too worried about that. I'm worried about like this right now, because this will be nice to have, replacing that. Because right now that's a huge bottleneck. But we make do, gamers. We make do here. Okay, so we needed one of those imbued slates, and we also need concentrated catalyst, right? Because we need these for the doubled recipe. just going to throw that in there. And then that should give us what we need for that. We also need to fucking do something about the... I know what I'm talking about. What? The, why can't I think of, what are they called? They're these things. They're the like the pyrotheum. If we put it in, whatever recipes are in here. Yes, the Bazal's powder, the Blitz powder, and the Blizz powder. Those should probably each have their own thing. Each their own, like, we should backlog them, basically make them passive instead of active. We just get a magma crucible with, we just feed it experience, and then we have like 3 fluid transposers just around it. And then, yeah, no, that actually doesn't seem too bad. We'll probably do that at some point. Okay. Okay, so we need, what are we doing here? What are we doing? So we want a concentrated catalyst turns into a double, and then imbued, and one imbued slate turns into a doubled imbued slate, right? Yes, basically that's what we wanted. Doubler. And then we put these bad boys into the doubler. And then we can come back here. So we have a doubled imbued slate and a doubled concentrated catalyst. Where the hell does this get made? This gets made in an alchemy table with the highest tier orb we have, which I think is this one. We need to fix that. That's honestly, this is super funny. That is built into the wall there. So we should be able to make 5 of these. What are we missing? We're missing these wild root, neutral reagents, and offensive cores. Holy shit. Why is everything so messy? Okay. Okay, how do we make an offensive core? An offensive core is going to be this without the orb, right? So let's go place this into here. And then we need to, this is going to be all like that, put that here, apply. So yes, so that should be fine. So offensive core is in, right? So if we wanted to make an offensive core, we have everything except for the damage reagents. And the damage reagent, holy shit, is going to be this. So let's slap this bad boy into here. What was it? It was the damage reagent? Yeah. So if we wanted to make one of these, oh, we need a potion of harmony 2. That should be fine. Radium sword. Do we dread? I guess we don't have this. We made it, but we never made a recipe for it, which is fine. I didn't expect to need a recipe for it. We also need radium sword. Craft, good. And then you, what the hell are you, dude? Oh, okay. Easy enough. Bam, bam. Dreadium sword, Dreadium shield. Potion of harming. Don't we have a potion of harming? Weren't we making that? Splash potion of harming. Shit. Okay, so took a look. I think I figured it out. We're gonna put it right here. I forgot the conduit. So I think the best way would just be to take the splash potions and just empty it, refine it more, and then go from there, right? So we're gonna do this right to left, or left to right, left to right. So this is going to be where, so it's going to be input and output. No, we're going to be emptying it, right? So input's going to be on the back. Output, the fluid, is going to be on the right here. I need a interface. Oh, shit. We also need to make sure we have channels for this. That is a future me problem, right? So we are going to take you and we are going to put you in here. Let's just keep 16. 16 seems like a good number. And then it's going to go into 1, 2, fractioning stills to upgrade it to 3, 4, and then we're going to output here. And bottle it. Right, so yes, 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 and then a key. Perfect. So that should be it for the most part. I say for the most part, but I feel like we should do something like this. So we have bottles here. We can add splash potion here. 16 splash potions. Okay. Are we actually going to do it like this? If we're going to do it like this, we need 2 more filters. Is this, I think this will be fine. Like, honestly, I don't really foresee this being a huge problem, but I could be wrong. So this is going to be, what are we putting in this first one? This first one is going to be splash potion of harming, right? And we are extracting on purple. So we need to insert on purple here, right? So we should see, right, we need to do this. Splash potion goes in. Empty fluid transposer. So why are you not removing the fluid, right? Because you should be. I literally just had this working. Because if we go over to this one, fluid transposer, it empties it. Maybe it's just turned off. Yeah. Oh, we get the glass bottles back. That's very interesting. That is very interesting. We get the glass bottles back. So maybe instead of taking the glass bottles from, I was going to say database, but from the AE system, we can extract those on blue, right? And we can insert them over here on blue. And then we just come here. Oh, we already have splash potion. Perfect. And then do that. This one, though, we need to do something like this. So now you're getting, no, it's splash. Fuck. Okay, so I have come up with a solution. It's perfectly Minecraft. It's a perfect Minecraft solution too. Okay. So basically all we need to do is just move everything down 1, right? So the fluid transposer, freshening stills, they're all correct. So this one is okay. So we need to think really fast. So we're going to input on the left. We are going to output on the right, and we are going to drop bottles down. You're fine. You're fine. You're going to input from the left, input from the bottom, and output on the top. And then we are going to get our potion brewer and figure this out. So we want to make potions of harming, right? So what does that involve? What does a potion of harming, potion of harming 2 to be exact, right? So it's up to the fermented spider eye. Right? So if we come here, we're going to need another wart. We're going to need spider eye. And then that. Does the glowstone upgrades it? Instant damage to instant damage 2. So what did I just take? Instant damage? What? So let's take a think of this. We need another wart. Oh, we need... Shit. We need a limited item filter, not an item filter. So let's grab one of these, and then it's basically going to be set up exactly the same. Oh yeah, no, I upgraded some machines too off camera. Like the crusher is now blue, the smelter is now elite. I still turn this off, but we have a recipe for diamond dust. So this is all good. Like, yeah, we just need to turn them on, but like, honestly, we probably could just turn them on. Anyway, back to the issue at hand. So we need what? 64 nether wart. We're going to need 64 spider eyes, this, and then glowstone. Glowstone, and then bottles as well, right? Yeah, bottles going, no. Yes, we need the bottles. So these, I'm just going to quickly set each of these. Oh, shit. I didn't realize that would just wipe it, but that makes sense. Set these to 64. Okay, so they don't go above 64. Perfect. Honestly, we may be able to get away with just setting this one to, let's set it to 6. And then you can come out. Oh no, the glass bottles are in here. They are in here, okay. For some reason, I thought it was just like, okay, this should be 3rd, right? So 64 wart. Oh, we also need water in here. Glowstone should be last. Shit. How do I have no fluid conduit? How do I have no patterns for these in here? Whoa, what are we missing for these? White clear glass? What? Wild. Okay. Okay. Why are we missing? We have fused quartz in here. Let's take out fused quartz here and put that in there, and then we should be good. Wild, honestly. Another thing I wanted to look at was some of the wireless terminals. But we'll see how this goes. Right. So you just need water. No, we're getting water somewhere. No, what happened? Oh. What? What the hell? What is going on here? Why did that switch? Yeah, water is blue. Water's always blue. So we're extracting on blue. Right? I'm losing my mind. Why, what? Didn't I take the good ones? I guess not. Okay. Go off or whatever. Whoa, this one. Okay, so there we go. So we are going to be inserting on blue. Now, I know that's wrong. Okay, so I think I figured it out. I think. So instead of using a normal filter, we're using a advanced filter. And that seems to work. I think it's because it matches the NBT of it. I guess we'll find out eventually. I have 150. Does this, hold on, does this shrink it? Hold on. So, come on. Come on, son. 250. Oh, it's just slow. It's just slow. That makes sense. Okay. So kit, and then we have our augments, right? So you're good. You need those, and then you need a bunch of these. You're good. You are not good. Now you're good. Right? Part of me wonders what'll happen when this backlogs. Let's just take out all the glass. Right? So you're good. Okay, so there is some residual left over, which is very interesting, right? So if we go, so a bottle is 250. We go 500 to 500. Hold on. 500 to 500. 500 to 500. 250. Yeah. Okay. So this, so there is loss here. 200 to 150. Yeah. Okay. So there is a loss. That is fine. So we need to figure out how to fix that, basically. Fix that by just like pumping the glass bottles back into here, right? So let's insert this on gray. Gray is the bottle one, right? Yeah, gray. Let's set this to a a low priority. And so all bottles should go back into the database. And then we need fermented spider eyes. Do we not have a recipe for this? Because I never made one, did I? I also found out that you could just put the blood extractor in here and it takes the blood out, which is pretty nice. So let's try this. Actually, before we try that, holy shit, we've made very little progress so far. What is this? Machine speed ×2. So let's. Holy shit! What a disaster! I didn't even put a fucking storage bus on the drawer. Ay caramba, dude. Okay. What are we doing? Let's promise of velocity. Let's make one of these really fast. Right. So we have strength 3 soup. Do we have strength 1, strength 3? So let's make another strength 3 soup, right? Then we need power core. We need 2 of these, and we are missing. We're missing potions of fucking strength, dude. Like this is easy. We can do this very simply. Right? What were those? Those were glove. Yeah, we can make these fucking gloves. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Potion of strength. We need potion of strength 4. I'm gonna crash out. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. So amplification. We can make these. Bowl of promises. You're cooking up. We forgot to do something, didn't we? No, you're still cooking. You're still cooking. Okay. Power core. So we need potion of strength 4. Fuck a duck. Potion of strength. So let's get a potion. Potion brewer. Oh, we're missing chorus fruits. Of all the things we could be missing, chorus fruits is not the one I expected to be missing. Oh no, are we full over here? No. Let me in. Let me put stuff in. Oh no, are we actually full? We can't be. No, because the fudging... We may actually be full. No? Oh no, 64K. Do we need more of these? What are we trying to make? Potion brewer. potion brewer. So with the potion brewer, potion of strength. Ay, 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 ay. Potion of strength. You can get potion of strength too, right? So it's blaze powder. Blaze powder makes potion of strength. Oh no. Shit. So we need potion brewer. We're just going to continue down. Potion brewer for level 2. 1, 2, 1. Okay. So what machines do we need? We need a potion brewer. We need a what are those? Alchemical flask. No, we need 2 of these. Freshening still. We also need a fluid transposer. Right? So 1, 2, 3. We're gonna need 3 kits. And then we have our augments. Okay. I'll bring you back once this is put together. Yeah. Okay, we are back. I got strength potions set up. Just the same way we've been doing it. Nothing really to mention here. The only thing is this needs a kit. So let's grab that really fast. And then put those on, put those in, and then that's good. I also finished up those 64Ks. So those are in here now. We were looking at getting the damage reagent, right? Okay, so what is up with this? Well, I can think of one thing. I can think of 2 issues. One of them definitely, the other one. Okay, good. So it's just that we didn't have damage reagent on here. That can easily be fixed though. Right? Yes. Okay. Damage reagent is good. And then that means, let's just cancel that. So damage reagent, that means we can get offensive cores. And we were working on making one of these, right? So power core. Can we get 2 power cores? We can actually get 2 power cores. That is huge. I do not like this. Oh. I thought that was just making the ender core advanced. Okay. What the hell? What the heck is going on? So we have those done. This is going. Anything specifically slow with this? Why are the copper plates slow? They just do be slow, I guess. Okay, that's fine. They can be slow for now. Not too worried about that. So power core. Power cores are done. So we need 4 of these bad boys. And then we also need a diamond promise. Right? So a diamond promise acceptor. That should be pretty straightforward to get, hopefully. You're just working on the empowered Restonia. Crafting these. I worry that we'll run out of soul for that. But if we do, we can double check that. So empowered Restonia. Empowered Restonia. Those are still crafting up. You're still crafting up. Let's just check this. Nope, you're good. Strength reagent hasn't been added either, has it? That's fine. There we go. And then those are good. Power cores are done. Right. So we are just missing this last empowered Restonia, and that's finishing up now. So here is our promise of velocity. Perfect. Got a bunch of powered Restonia for that. Why do we need 2 of these? What the fuck is this craft, right? Well, first of all, let's put this bad boy in here. Right, so that speeds it up. Oh, you know what? You know what? Before we do anything more with this, what I would want, let's get one of these, because this is blood efficiency, right? Can we get 2 of these? Because we have 2 spaces in here, so let's try to get 2 of these bad boys. And let's just double check to see. Okay, so this is, what the fuck? Effortless ring. That sounds cool. That sounds pretty cool, if I do say so myself. What does this do? Oh, okay. Promise. If we wanted 2 of these, what are we missing? We're missing double compressed cobblestone, 81 blocks, and wild root. And the neutral reagent. Okay, so how much cobblestone do we have? We should have a shit ton of cobblestone. We have 115,000 cobblestone. So double compressed cobblestone. We just don't make. So that is Material Stoneworks Factory. There's something to be said about setting this up. And then wild root, right? Wild root. Yeah, we can plant it, dude. So let's think. Let's think for a second. Let's just replace one of these eggplants with it. Whoa, buddy. And it's the eggplants not next to the... So I think it's these. We can lock that. Yes, okay, so those do just work. Brilliant. Cool. And you're going, okay, cool. So let's kickstart this a little. Oh, what do we need? We need drawer. We also need some of these and one of these. Okay. Actually, let's fix this up. We have filters. We have that. We need some bone meal. Right? Yeah. So let's just make a bunch of this into here. Okay, so at some point, we also need to actually get this. When we move this, I think we will, when we move all the farmers over to our new area, we'll set this up properly. So this is fine for the time being, right? Yeah. Okay, so this one will have a low priority. Let's extract this on brown as well. So we'll insert this on brown on a high priority. We'll insert this on brown on a high priority as well. And then I don't want these. Let's turn this off for a second. I don't want these anymore. These seeds. Oh shit, we're gonna fucking have so many seeds, aren't we? I have an idea though. We're gonna extract this on brown. Right, and we are going going to insert that on brown at a high or a low priority. So if we do this, I don't know, everything's disappearing. And then self-feed disabled. So it shouldn't be feeding them directly. But what we want to do, right? I also turn this off. I'm realizing right now. We'll just put you in there and then we will enable this again, right? Actually, let's do something like this, right? And let's do this. Okay. Right, and we're extracting. These should be going down. They kind of are. Okay. Let's get some of those. Let's get drawer upgrades. These are good. We only should need one for right now. Right? So this is working out pretty much how I would like it to work out. We have 15 wild roots in here. And then we can put those in here and they'll get planted and everything. Nice. Okay. Cool. Cool. Wait, where are the eggplants going? The eggplants get put away. Right. Yeah, and they are going down. No, the eggplant seeds aren't getting vomited out. Okay, we're back. So making 2 of these works, except we have everything except for the neutral reagent. So let's get the neutral reagent in. Yeah, posh. Okay, so that doesn't look too bad. We should have everything we need for this, hopefully. And then we can add neutral reagent to here, and then hopefully it works. Hopefully we have enough will, not soul. 2. Light gray concrete? Okay, light gray. Actually, we have... This should be as easy as like ink sacks, right? And bone meal. No, it's gray dye. Shit. Unless we can get light gray dye from gray dye. And what is it? White and bone meal. Yes. Okay, cool. Cool. And then we need one for this. And we have this because I actually set this up for the roof. The roof of the new stuff is black concrete. So we should see, yeah, we should be able to make gray concrete or light gray concrete. Right? Sweet. Promise. So 2 of these we have, and something else I want to do. Is the squid still out here? No, the squid passed away or something. We have 21,000 ink ink sacs. You know what? That is enough for the time being, I think. So let's just slam jam this down here. Lock it, and we should be good for at least a little while until we have to deal with it again. And hopefully when we do have to deal with it, we don't need to just like milk a squid for ages. But let me get more will. Okay, well, so while things are crafting, let's take a look at this blood automation quest I saw. Because we did run out of blood. So let's just take a look here. Dull dust. So how much dull dust did we need? We needed 4. So let's just craft this up really fast. And then we just need to put it through the what? Oh, what the hell? What the heck? All right, and then bloodied dust is just this. Easy enough. We need to go over there anyway because we have our promises of, what is this? Productivity. Ew, fancy. And we get some empowered stuff there. Gives auto step, reduce slower, and makes you. Ooh, that's actually kind of cool. Oh, what the heck is any of this? Okay, we may take a look at that later on. And then what are we doing here? We also needed this, and then we need to put the pattern expansion card. Nice. Okay, so this is still crafting. We got elemental soil. Oh, fuck. This arboreal essence is fucking me. Something's going on with this, and we need to take another look at it. Because something's up. It doesn't craft well. But we'll take a look at that. Again, all this stuff's getting moved sooner than later, so I'm not too worried about it for the time being. An elemental soil. This was created. This uses Fey crafting, right? So we need to come over here. How did this work again? We'll figure it out. So dull, right? So you have the dull dust and then the bloody dust. It's just one of these. It's just a dull dust in the blood furnace, right? Sucks up blood from the ground and puts it into nearby tanks, or more usefully when the spiked plate does damage to a mob. What? Spiked plate does damage to a mob. Drains blood. Okay. Place on pedestal to drain blood? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Okay, so let's... Drains blood, damages mobs. Okay, what? More usefully, when the spiked plate does damage to a mob. What does that mean? Spiked plate does damage to a mob. I guess we'll find out. So 2 of these, 3 of these, and then dark blocks. Do we really not have a pattern in for dark blocks? I guess we don't, which is kind of surprising, honestly. So here is this, and then we need one of these, right? And we need an offense core. Nice, okay. We also need a dark tank. Missing a black stained glass. Black stained glass. We really ran through that quickly. That's fine. So let's take a look at this vengeance focus, right? Piercing vengeance. Weird. Okay. But what do we need for it? We have everything. We have everything. Right, so 4 of those, 2 of these, and then 2 of these. Oh no, what are we missing? We're missing sugar. And that's it. Okay, that's not too bad. Sugar, and we don't have a recipe for sugar? Sawmill. Nope. Crusher? Squeezer. Sag mill. Here we go. And then we just throw this bad boy in here. And then we should be good. So we want... What were we trying to make? We were trying to make one of these bad boys. And we needed 2 promises. 2 of these. And we can make those. Sweet. Okay. So that gets this done. Did we have everything for the cracked runic plate? We might have. Right. So dark tank goes here, and the rest is mob grindium. And the mob grindium is crafting away. What am I waiting for on you? You're probably waiting on Osco glass? No. Yeah, no, you're probably waiting on the smelter, aren't you? Yeah. You're good. You're going lava buckets. Oh, stored. There you go. There. I see. Okay, so everything seems to be working fairly well. I'm a little bit nervous with these blood magic recipes. They seem to be going like fine enough. What? That's because we need 128, right? Okay. But other than that, everything seems to be going well. We're missing abyssal cobblestone? Let me go grab some abyssal cobblestone then. Okay, we're back. We can craft 5 of these, what are they, cracked runic plates. We're probably bad on this, right? No, you're good. You're good. We need more magic or blood. Okay, so I was taking a look through the DJ Discord for a way to for better blood, right? I was like, okay, how do we use these? And the way to do it apparently is to use test dummies on them. I don't know if I want to do it this way, just because it feels not cheaty, not anything like that, but less fun, less interesting. Let's give it a try. So let's get a tank. Yeah, let's get a tank. No, that's not what I wanted. But sure. And then you do this, and then you have like a bunch of dummies on top of it, right? And then you put the spike plate like that, walk into it. Okay then, that just works really well. Too well, actually. Too well. We put this here. What's the best way to do this, you think? You know what? Okay, let's do this properly then. So let's get 2 ender tanks. Oh no, what are we missing for ender tanks? Okay, we are back. So let's set up these ender tanks for blood. So obviously we want the blood to come over here, right? So maybe we do it like that, where the blood comes out into here. This has 15 extraction upgrades. Perfect. What do we do with you? Where do we want you, dude? Do we want you in? Do we want you over here? Honestly, we might. Let's dark tank here. Ender tank here. Output to the dark tank, and then from the dark tank it goes into, I don't see why not, right? So we do this, and then we put a spike plate there. I think the blood is going in there. I don't know. Yes, it is going in there. Okay, so that extraction. Let's do something like fluid conduit, because right now there's the bottleneck. This is obviously bottlenecked. I use this for this is where I do my green screen stuff. If I need an item for a thumbnail, I just throw it on here and cut it out in Photoshop. Okay, so can we do something like this? I mean, probably nothing's stopping us. Right, and then we do this, and then this should be draining quickly. It is draining so fucking fast. Okay. Okay, I see. Yeah. I set up fucking these dread lamps, and stuff is still spawning in here. I don't understand. And then honestly, do something like this. Let's extract. No, let's extract on red, right? And then this needs to insert on red on a higher priority, I think. I really don't know. What are we doing? This needs to be that, right? This is such a like long episode. We're over an hour. I need to wrap this episode up. Shit, why did everything stop crafting? Why did you stop crafting? You. Okay. It's you. You are the reason we stopped. Okay, so let's come over here. Let's grab this. And let's put it back into here so we can make our cores. So the defendant cores are done crafting. You don't matter. You. Oh, fuck. Why is everything kind of fucked right now? Damage reagent, right? No. No. What happened here? Why did... Yeah. Okay, so this doesn't help me at all. Magical core. 40... Okay, okay, here's what we're gonna do. Magical core. We need... Okay, and so this started, which is a... That's because we don't have any fucking blood in the network. This is... I can't wait to... That's a problem for after recording, I think. Okay, so the magical core is done. The magical core is done. The 4 magical cores are good. Cracked runic plates, right? 5 of these bad boys. Start. You need to make the damage reagent. So those are making. This is making. You're making. Everything here is making. Are we running out of will? We may run out of will. Are we running out of blood? We're out of blood. So let's go do that. Do we need the magical? We do. Holy shit, that filled up so fast. Kill a giant, because we don't want giants in here. How is this going? This needs offensive cores. The offensive cores need reagents or something. Right? So let's do this. Okay, the blood isn't leaving. So that means we've finished the part that requires the blood. So we put the orb into here. Get that done. Are you using blood? No. So we're still good. So what is happening? You're making the first cracked runic plate. This requires the blood. We don't have enough blood in that fucking thing, do we? That's why this one stopped. Yeah. Okay, so let's go over here then. Right? Bam. 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 Game crashed. No? Weird. Weird. Okay. This is infuriating. What is happening with all of this? Right. So we have blood in the network. We're obviously using it to make the cracked reagents. Okay. So we should have at least one done, right? Okay, so one's finished. Why aren't the rest crafting? Because the damage reagents... What is happening here, dude? Are these are all on blocking? Yes. You're not on. Okay, but now you're on blocking. You're on blocking too, right? Yeah. What? What the hell? Are we waiting for anything in here? No. Are we waiting for anything in here? No. So what is up with this? Why does this just stop crafting randomly? Right? So we need 4 more, right? We want 4 more of these bad boys. We can craft them. Is it the lava buckets? Are the lava buckets the issue? Like the lava, like... Like it feels insane for the lava buckets to be the issue that's causing us to not do this. But I feel like it is. So do we just like... I guess, yeah, we just store a bunch of lava buckets. Because it stopped crap. Yeah, it's like the lot. Ah, you have... I hate... You have available lava buckets to use. So use the lava buckets. Is there some... Like... That's... Unless... No. No. I don't actually know. We're going to need more will shortly here. We already need more blood magic. Okay, so I'm like 80% sure it's the lava buckets. So we need to passive those, I guess, which is wild. But if we have to, we have to. But anyway, here are cracked runic plates. Huge win. And then we just need to clean them, which is they just go into the blood. And then we also got another magician's blood orb, which is good. So we can leave that one. Leave the one in the blood altar. We can have the one in here. So we are good. So clean. So let's get these and then we'll wrap up the episode because this has been a long episode. So 5 of these bad boys. And you're waiting on, honestly, if I had a bet, it's probably Will. No, it's not. Why are you waiting on that? Ah, you're waiting on that because we don't have enough of you in there. Okay. How long do these take? Because honestly, we may, since we like fixed the blood issue, we may just do a bunch of promise of velocity, which is funny because those are like what we're making. We need these for something. Nice. Okay. So here we go. Clean runic plates. And we've done it. And we have done it. Okay. So that is these. What the fuck do we even do with these, dude? These get used in ender crafting for Botania and extended crafting, which is very nice. Oh, and then Ender Crafter is just waiting on this shit. We were making promise of velocity for these. Okay, this is going to be where we wrap up. Next time, we'll get Ender Crafting, and then we'll take a look at whatever's next. Probably Botania. Yeah, we can get a Petal Apothecary now, which is pretty big. And that unlocks Botania for us. We do need to find like these, which is going to be fun, but I'm sure there'll be somewhere. Yeah, I guess that's kind of it for that. We'll finish this up. We'll start Botania. I would like, I was hoping we would unlock this, but nah, like this is fine. We can wait on Magical Egg. It's not hugely important. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. If you like, comment, subscribe if you like. Otherwise, I will catch you next time where we play with plants.